A group of Irish women gathered to protest at a Garda station in response to plans for accommodating migrants in their community. This demonstration was sparked by concerns over the decision to place what some local residents perceive as a migrant plantation within their locality, suggesting a sentiment of feeling overwhelmed or unprepared for the integration of newcomers. The term plantation in this context reflects a controversial and possibly inflammatory portrayal of the Migrant Housing Initiative, highlighting tensions around immigration, community resources, and local engagement in decision-making processes. The protest at the Garda station symbolizes a direct confrontation with local law enforcement, perceived by protesters as representatives of the government's policies on immigration and housing. This act of protest might be seen as an attempt to voice their discontent directly to authorities, seeking acknowledgement or even reversal of these housing plans. The gathering included expressions of concern for community safety, resource allocation, and the lack of consultation with local residents before implementing such significant changes. This event underscores broader issues within Ireland, where the arrival of migrants, particularly in smaller or less resourced communities, can lead to local protests. These protests are often driven by misinformation or fear about the impacts of immigration on local services, housing availability, and cultural identity. Community members have expressed worries about the capacity of local infrastructure to support additional residents, alongside concerns about crime, though evidence does not consistently support these fears. The demonstration also reflects a national conversation about immigration policy, integration, and community involvement in governmental decisions affecting local areas. There's a noted trend where protests have increased in response to what locals perceive as inadequate communication from government officials about where and how migrants will be housed. This situation is compounded by Ireland's housing crisis, where resources are stretched thin, making any additional housing demands a contentious issue. These protests have occasionally led to public order issues, with Gardaí needing to manage crowds and ensure safety, illustrating the challenging balance between upholding public order and respecting the right to protest. The incident at the Garda station, thus, not only highlights local discontent but also touches on broader themes of national policy, community rights, and the integration of migrants into Irish society.